All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's good to be back here. Told you guys we was going to start going back to doing our shows and stuff like that. This right here is a Tough Nerd Toys Tough Talk. We are doing this with my homeboy and known assassin Dick Richards. A pronouns is Lord King,
Howdy. I'm
and
just
I
doing like
identify.
Hasbro's doing. Hasbro got their pronouns, so I'm showing mine.
Yeah, and I identify as a Panzer tank today, right, King?
Nice, man. That's the best way to do.
I identify as a Panzer tank.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
cool for the weekend. That's what you call a weekend pronoun. Get
Yeah,
down,
yeah,
be a
yeah.
tank. Awesome.
Yeah, but you know what? We got a little. All right, this is basically for the toy community and toy collectors and stuff out there. We got a problem, all right, because I don't know when this came into play. Whereas though you're not supposed to speak your mind about things, or when you do, you supposed to be silenced. You supposed to, hey Shamika, how are you, baby? Good to see you. Well, you're supposed to be silenced. You're not supposed to talk about these subjects. You're supposed to you're the problem, or whatever the case may be. Any two time did I spend money on something? I don't care if I just spent a penny on it. I have a right to my opinion. Any two time I and have invested, especially if I invested in something over the years, I have more than my right to an opinion, especially for you newcomers, for you people who just decided to get into this or just wanted to jump on the bandwagon for a second. So, with that being said, there's a lot of contention going on in terms of the issues with Hasbro having these astronomical prices for action figures. All right. Now, a lot of y'all will say, oh, it's just a toy and this, that, and the other. All right. So if you think if it's just like that, why should a toy be costing $300 to $400, $500? Secondly, why does a multi-billion-dollar company need my money to fund their stuff? That I don't understand. Now, if you can find a way to explain this to me, then by all means, I'll take it as though, okay, but this is a multi-billion-dollar company. And I'm talking in terms of these HasLab projects, because we are going to talk about some action figures today. This segment is basically for those collectors out there. But I just don't understand it, and I'm not going to go with it. And even if I could afford to buy certain stuff that they have up there for $300, $400, hey Tim, how are you? $300, $400, $500, I'm not buying it. I'm not. Especially given the type of quality, the diminishing quality that they've been having, Hasbro's been having here lately. No, a lot of y'all won't talk about it, but I have been talking about this for years. If you go on my Marvel Legends section, you will see I have been talking about this. As a matter of fact, think about the last time, for you guys that follow Tough Nerd Toys, think about the last time you saw me review Marvel Legends. It's been a while, right? Because I got tired of the same body sculpts, and I don't mind it because He-Man does it, Master Universe, but that's their thing. That's what they do. Whereas on Marvel Legends, they will literally take one figure that's been in circulation for at least like 7 years, repurpose it, repaint it, pop another head on it, and then give it to you at a higher premium. Hey Tim, what's going on?
Boy, that bucket cap's been around forever. That bucket cap bite specifically.
Right.
God
Not to
damn.
mention, I can't stand those feet. They keep putting these tiny feet on these big giant men, or these moccasin or these penny loafer looking feet on these on these muscular men. Perfect example. Look at this. Look.
It's the flatness of the feet too. Look at and the
and
big
then they'll
cankles.
turn the tip up. Look at this, like some moccasin or what you call your favorites.
No, don't. Hey.
Hey, Ace, what's going on?
Let's
Ace?
not
How you
do
feeling?
that. Let's not do that.
Example. I'll show you another example. And again, this segment is for the toy collectors, action figure collectors, and my detractors that constantly come on there, hollering about, oh, you did just a toy. You shouldn't say. All right, it's a toy to you, but I collect. So therefore, I have a right to say whatever I want to say. I have a right to speak on what they're doing. This is the Hulk's. This is the good Hulk feet right here. Look at this. This is how his feet should look. All right. This is how the Incredible Hulk's feet should look. Nice, big, wide, nice, big feet, giant feet, big feet. This is the one by Hasbro. This is the one by Marvel Select. Absolutely beautiful. This is the one by Hasbro. Top is beautiful until you get to the. Since when have you been seeing Hulk with manicured soft feet like that? Look at the baby feet. These shit's all manicured, soft. Look like you got a little bunion that's been massaged a little bit. Look at it.
They look pillowy.
Yeah. That's not how the Hulk's supposed to look.
Oh, man, they gave him tootsies.
Hey, Patricia, how are you, sweetie?
Tootsies for the footsies.
This is basically going out to the people that have been, posting up there about how good of a job Hasbro is doing and so on and so forth.
What? Wait, do people say that?
Oh my God, you have no idea. You have
I must be in the wrong groups or something because
yeah, exactly. He looked like he got a heart problem or something. Look how swollen them feet is.
Oh
them feet swollen, man. Now you look at this Hulk right here. This is the way he's supposed to look. Look,
that Hasbro one though.
Look at this one.
His
now,
blood sugar's
the
off.
top is good, the body is good, and everything is good on it. But everything else is just garbage. It's just garbage.
I bring the issue on that body. The butterfly joints are in reverse, I think, because he can't move his damn arms forward. They go back, not forward.
Now, mind you, the top I absolutely love. Everything but these feet. Those feet, I don't like this soft foot look. Like that look terrible. That is terrible. So with that, I am coming to tell you guys that I mainly did this video for one to offer my opinion, my well-deserved opinion that I have a right to tell anybody about the product that Hasbro has been putting out and the premium that they just shot up through the roof and want you to pay $300 to $400, $500 for an action figure and a little plastic card. And for those, and again, not to repeat myself, but for those people that was like, oh, it's it's for kill. It's yeah, exactly, Ace. He got hypertension.
He's hypertension.
He got hypertension, man. He got hypertension.
Oh,
for those of you that'll come that'll be like, oh, send me messages like, oh, it's just an action figure, it's just a toy, just keep quiet about it. You're making a big stink. I said I have a right to make a big stink because I've invested. You see that shelf back there? That's all that, at least that left side alone is nothing but Marvel Legends. And no, not just one or two. It is well over 400 or 500 action figures up on that shelf up there. Not to mention the ones that I put away in the box.
How many share the same body?
Oh, man. Let's not get into that. That's when you're going to cause a problem in the community right there, boy.
Oh, man.
When you start speaking up about shit, you causing a problem then. But see, this is what I'm saying. There should be, you have a right to a voice. You have a right to say or critique whatever you're into, especially if you've been a fan or person that has that has sponsored this stuff, that has purchased this stuff. You understand what I'm saying? Throughout, not maybe once, twice, or whatever, or especially if you purchased this and endorsed this stuff, purchased this stuff, everything throughout the years, supported this product throughout the years. And what Hasbro is doing is absolutely, I feel as though at one point, it's almost criminal. All right. So I'm going to give you an example right here. All right. Let's share the screen. And I want you to give me your opinion, Kenny.
Are you showing that car?
Absolutely.
Oh,
absolutely.
Geez.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I don't even know why folks are rushing to pay that much money for it. They're going to repackage it later on with Punisher or Blade or something in the same unpainted black color. It's going to be out later on anyway.
Okay, so these are the newest figures that they had up here, right here. Now, mind you, I got I pre-ordered the Indiana Jones.
Oh, man, look at that Serpentor.
Of course, Serpentor was sold out. You already know he was going to be sold out. You asked me, and I know for a fact it is people at the company that once he's sold out, they go on eBay, post them up, and make a killing through him by inflating the price to like an astronomical like rate that's just unbelievable. You know what I mean? So over here we have where is it at? Right there, right? All of these figures are good. But I want to show you the HasLab right here that they're asking $349.99. And after taxes and shipping and everything, you could pretty much say it's $400. This right here, this is Longshot's body. This body has been used before. All they did was pop a new head on it and paint this in the middle right here. That is Longshot's body. All right, look at those ugly feet that they always put on all the action figures and stuff like that. This is the car right here. Hold on, let's see it. Okay, here goes some better pictures right here. This is the car right here. This is supposed to be a Charger. You don't see on this car, not one point do you see the Charger logo on it or the Dodge logo on it, do you? No, it is just a plastic car with some plastic highlights, a little bit of lights and stuff like that. Something you can get your kid out of a toy store for maybe like with an action figure. Maybe like I say, how much, Kenny? Maybe like what? $40?
Ah, man, I'd
40
say
bucks.
Right now, I'd say 40, 50. Back in the day, 30.
Back in the day, 30. And boom,
Yeah.
sometimes you get it with a bunch of action figures with a car
Oh
and all that
yeah.
other stuff. And it still didn't override the most I could see myself paying for this action. Look at this. Plastic. Look.
I just
Look.
want to know, is that black unpainted black or is it painted black?
It's just
Because I
matte.
can't
It's
see.
just a matte, flat black, bro. That's it. That's it. That is it. They got little hell on wheels stuff like this. You used to get all the time from Toy Biz, and I think
Oh
that's
yeah,
the problem
free.
because for one, I was accustomed to buying Toy Biz action figures. If you think about it, Toy Biz always made evolution with their action figures, especially their Marvel Legends. When you think about it, I think you were getting more detail with those older toys from the early 2000s and mid to late 90s
Absolutely.
than what you're getting now.
There was more care put into it back in the day with
Exactly.
the properties. They actually used different sculpts. It wasn't the same bodies going around each time.
There's no way you're going to ask me. And see, here's the coup de grace, ladies and gentlemen. The quality of their plastic has gone down immensely. It's gone down immensely. Because, like, there's been times I purchase Marvel Legends. I get them out the pack. The leg is all bent and stuff like that. Like, it's been, I don't know. Like, you know that warp that weak plastic does? It does that bending stuff.
Yeah.
And then you have to sit it either in the freezer or place something in between it to mold it back. Give it some heat, mold it back. Ridiculous.
Yeah, you got heat it up, cold cup of water. Yeah.
Right. Again, I'm not telling you that you shouldn't buy this, but I do have a right to voice my opinion on when I feel as though a company is ripping you off. A company is not consumer friendly. A company does not respect your business. A company underestimates your intelligence. And yes, I collect. I have spent thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars on action figures, toys. And no, it's with most collectors, a lot of people think they just go out there and buy a bunch of shit at one time. No, they don't. This is a collection throughout the years that is accumulated. There have been stuff, and see, like, unlike other people, I sell my stuff. When the newer stuff is coming out, or I see something that's pretty much the same as the one as I got, but a better version, I sell it. I get rid of it. I don't like a whole bunch of clutter. I don't. But I don't see the reason why Hasbro is squeezing everyone like
for that kind of money. You know what? That better be die cast, and that's just plastic.
No, it's not die cast.
That's
it's
crazy.
Plastic. It is plastic.
I'm not paying that much for that cheapo looking plastic toy in the
Look
background,
at this.
man.
Look at this. So you have other people that are you have these shills that are they get free product from these companies. But here's the thing: some of them, even the shills will get the free product, but sometimes they don't even get to keep it. They got to send it back. And they're still up there. Yeah, they're still up there. And they're not getting paid because trust me when I tell you, these toy companies are not paying people to advertise their shit on YouTube. They're not. They'll send them some free product. Sometimes they'll be like, well, you got to send it back. And this is that and the other. And they're happy to do it. Not only that, kiss their asses while they're doing it and lie to their viewer base. Me, myself, the reason why I don't get sponsored like that or get given stuff. Last time I got something was what was that? The Granimals? What was it called? The Hatchimals?
Yeah.
And you always pick with me about that.
One of my favorite reviews ever, dude.
Awesome. Yeah, right? Yeah. Last time they sent me something was the Hatchimals. Other companies don't want reviewers like myself, like you, like myself, Kenny, who will be like, look, this is a garbage figure. Look, this is good figure. Look, this is that and the other, which is why when I do my reviews, I don't want you to see me. I want you to see the figure that I'm showing. Then you get some people that be like, oh, you scared to come on camera. I'm on camera all day long. What are you talking about? Because I had a little tiff with one of these toy collectors. Well, this guy has a channel and everything, and he was sending me messages. First, he asked me what I thought about it, and I was like, "Yo, this is almost criminal what they're doing. This is non-consumer friendly at its highest level, and a smack in the face to every Marvel Legend collector out there." But see, you know what? When you endorse this shit, when you support this shit that they're doing of asking for your money for something that's pretty much they're making like for pennies on the dollar. And you set the precedence for them to gouge you like this, to put these, what's this, $400 price tags on action figures and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do you know what $400 does for me? And yes, I do have some import figures that have ran me a pretty penny. But at the same token, import figures range different from this Hasbro stuff. I'm just sorry. I can't see paying no $400 or $500 for this stuff right here.
I've spent that kind of money, but the quality is way different, man.
Absolutely.
It's paint all over the place. It's a mix of different materials. It's not just cheapo plastic. I can't warrant spending that much on a Marvel Legend toy. It's doing too much.
No, I'm not. I'm not. Now to his tank, I did look at that, but see, that's another thing comes into play. Where I'm gonna put this shit?
Yeah. Well,
You know, like that his tank is big as hell. It's big. I think that thing like almost like 20, 30 inches long and high too and stuff. That's another thing. I don't like a lot of clutter. Like my action figures, this office right here is where all my action figure action happens and stuff like that. Everything else is in storage to be sold or be given away or donated or whatever the case may be. I'm not, I don't know. I just can't see making these toys with a price tag like that and then saying that they're kids' toys. The only kids' toy I know that will run you $300 or $400 as a vehicle is a fucking Power Wheels or what's that shit them kids be having? That they get in, it's like a real car.
It ain't gonna be a damn his tank on fucking Pulse Plus or whatever, man. That's all grown men buying that shit.
Exactly. So they know the
Just
demographic
stop
are
it.
adults. So a lot of people like it's like the horrible. It's like you're given a reason as to why you're taking an ass whooping from somebody. You got Stockholm syndrome. You know? Nah, I'm not doing that shit. I'm not spending that much fucking money on no action figures and shit like that. You done lost your fucking mind. Not no one why. I can see it like throughout the years or throughout maybe like, you know, throughout the whole collection. I done bought so many different versions of the figure and stuff like that to where I'm like, okay.
No, because at those prices, then you're entering that high end territory of fucking hot toys and really expensive collector stuff, and that's nowhere near that quality. You can't tell me something from my Hasbro factory is going to be the same level as a $200 hot toy by itself. It's a totally different world.
Yeah. But I will say Hasbro Pulse has some good stuff up there. But yeah, this is not for me to sway you into
Serpentor's
not
gone
buying
already,
or buying.
though. The only thing I would have wanted is gone. A Serpentor, he's already gone.
Yeah, I knew he was going to be gone. I knew he was going. I just took a chance, went there to see, put him in my cart, this, that, and the other, gone. I was like, I knew this was, even people in the chat, was just like, yo, this is some bullshit. And Hasbro's chat was never really like that. It wasn't until they started pulling this nonsense on their customers that people have been standing up and fighting back, because people are like, all right, it's already a recession going on. It's already bullshit going on. Come on. Don't turn our favorite escapism or pastime into something that's pretty much like, damn, I got to choose between if I'm going to pay my rent or buy an action figure. Of course, I'm paying my rent. But at the same token, it shouldn't even be a comment like that. And like you said, Kenny, dollars the donut. If that shit don't get funded, that car don't get funded, what they going to do?
That'll be out later on.
They're going to strip that shit down, take the action figure away. You're going to see that shit in fucking Target or... What's the name of that shit?
I'll tell you what. It'll be back by time for the new Blade movie to come out.
Exactly.
As some Blade tie-in. Just watch.
Exactly. So, I mean, no. As a consumer, as a matter of fact, you have a right to speak on anything that you don't like, anything your eyes glaze upon or graze upon. You can speak on it. Don't let nobody shame you or stop you from speaking on something that you don't feel is right, that you consider to be wrong. Because see, again, that's this new society and it's filtered into the toy community, but it's kind of like always been there, because this is another topic I wanted to touch right here. You don't have to act like a child, although you're collecting kids' toys. You understand what I'm saying? Because I've been kicked out of so many groups just for the simple fact that I didn't like a certain toy, or I didn't like the old stuff, or I didn't like. These are grown men. There's some women in there too, but these are grown men up there getting mad at you because you didn't like the toy that they just posted up there, or you put it up there for public scrutiny.
Let me say this, man. Just the other day on Facebook, I had somebody block me, and all I did was tell this guy no, because he was talking about, hey, you have to buy the collector's grade toys from Big Bad Toy Store, otherwise you don't get the good stuff. And I told him, hey, no, that just refers to only packaging.
Exactly.
And then he told me, no, it's paint also. And then he blocked me.
Retarded.
What are these people?
And see, that's what I'm saying. So with people doing shit like that, because don't think it don't get out to regular people and shit. Because some of these groups are just wide open. Anybody could just join in and look and see what's going on, or whatever the case may be. These are grown men and women up there arguing with each other, getting mad over fucking action figures, or because you don't like a certain action figure, or because you didn't agree. So I mean, I'm like, when they do that, it makes me feel embarrassed for being a toy collector. because all of us aren't like that. Like take for instance you, Kenny. You work out, you study jujitsu, you do all sorts of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like myself, I play guitar, I go driving, I ride motorcycles, I lift weights, all that stuff. I talk to chicks, which is what a lot of them do. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny.
Yeah,
A lot of them don't do
whether
that.
whether you talk to men or women, but like you need some outlet. I honestly believe this is what like a lot of the people in the toy community have Peter Pan syndrome. Like they
That's
won't
sad.
grow up.
That's really
They won't
sad,
grow
man.
up. They
Because
won't
that
grow
type
up.
of person
So,
has disposable income. That's the saddest part.
yeah. And mind you, the thing about it is some of these individuals that collect, they have kids. So if you act like that as an adult to another adult, imagine how you act with your kids. It's ridiculous. And another thing to me, I feel as though it reinforces that stigma that they have about people, adult collectors and shit. Oh, you're fucking playing with toys. You're fucking gay. You're immature. All right, you fuck with me. You'll see how immature I am. But it's at the point now to where as though I don't even go in a lot of the Facebook groups and shit. I don't. Like people invite me and shit like that, or whatever the case may be, I don't even bother to go. Because I'd have been kicked out of so many just for offering an opinion. And sometimes my opinions were factual. Oh, this was made before. No.
Yeah.
I was like, no. Because like somebody argued with me, Thundar the Barbarian was made because of He-Man. I was like, no, it wasn't. Thundar came first. No, it didn't. And
As soon as you disrupt their echo chamber, they got you out of there.
Exactly.
That's how it is.
Exactly. I just don't understand this new cultural shift or this new culture of like shaming people if they have a difference of opinion, or trying to silence them if they don't agree or go along with what you go along with. I'm like this. Want to buy it? Go ahead. Waste your money. Be a goofy motherfucker. That's you. That's you. Me, myself, I'm not buying it. I'm not going to buy it. And I have a right to say why I'm not going to buy that shit.
I'm just saying, could you imagine what else?
You're broke. All right, sorry that you're broke. All right, I'll be broke, motherfucker. Whatever.
But man, there's so much that $400 can buy that ain't a plastic toy that's
exactly
hollow. Jesus.
Exactly.
You can buy like 3 or 4 Mezcos with that money and keep it pushing if you want action figures again. And
better quality, better plastic, pinless joints, all that shit. All that shit. Again, people in the toy collecting community, you don't have to act like children, even though you're collecting toys that are slated for children or either that are slated towards the nostalgia that you grew up with. You don't have to act immature like that. It's a bad look for not only yourself, but most of all the community. Because a lot of people in the toy community see this shit, this bickering that we be having going on and shit. As a matter of fact, I was watching one of the videos, right, where the dude was just basically saying, like, I don't think it's worth. You had to see motherfuckers throwing shit, like pretty much the comments. Oh, you're not a real fan, and you should be banned. Ban, like, calm down, nigga. It's a fucking.
That's crazy. Toys.
Like, calm down. What the fuck wrong with you? This is one of my hobbies. This is what we like to do.
Yo, you shouldn't be getting hyped up over little posable men. That's crazy, man. People are nuts out there.
It's already this shit already. You know how many times, even though I don't give a fuck, you know how many times it was like when I was young and I was dating in my 20s and shit. Chicks come over my house, they see I got a collection of action figures lined up. They just looking at me. They were like, and I was like, and you know what I'm saying? So you can't fit the stigma or fit the stereotype that they have for people that collect action figures. Be cool. You'd be a regular dude. But then again, you know what? I have to understand that a lot of these dudes and girls that are into this toy collecting community, just like in the video game community, they are detached from like normal society or what we consider normal society. A lot of them are awkward, socially awkward. They're weird.
Mm-hmm.
Very weird. Another thing too, you got to watch out in the toy and toy community and video game community. It's a lot of them diddlers, them edel-isles, them pedophiles be in there. I'm telling you, because I got kicked out of a He-Man group because it went from talking about He-Man to talking about She-Ra, then talking about what's the name? What's that motherfucker that you always had to look for on She-Ra? Lucky. Then it went to some old weird shit, and I was like, yo, this shit inappropriate right here. I said, this some old fuck shit right here. And it was like, oh, no. I was like, yeah, I will gladly leave this shit, you fucking pedos. Bye.
Oh man.
You know what I mean? So when you people start coming to me saying like, oh, you're not this, you're not that, that's why you're not getting, I don't care. I don't care. Excuse me. I don't care. I'd rather buy my own shit and give you guys an honest review. Because see, what happens is that sooner or later when you lie, yeah, Locky or something like that. You know, I wanted not to. You know, I digress. You know, there was one comic book where Hordak finally caught him and killed him, and you saw his head up on the pike and shit like that. I'm serious. It was one of them DC Master Universe comic books and stuff. It was messed up. They caught Locky at Lucky, was it something like that? Yeah.
He don't sound too lucky.
Nah, I'm gonna show. You know, I'm gonna post it up on Facebook. Yeah. I'm gonna post it up on Facebook because you gotta look real good. Cause like Hordak had killed the this was an adult themed Master Universe book, and Hordak had killed a bunch of motherfuckers and shit like that. Because in the comic books, they picture Hordak to be kind of like a Hellraiser, you know, like a Cenobite and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And you saw like all these heads and blood and stuff, and it was his head was sitting up on the pike like this. I was like, oh shit, he got him. Oh shit. But yeah, man.
Not lucky.
Yeah, man, he got him, bro. He got him, man.
Oh man.
You got the old boy.
Oh no.
But yeah, man. You know, I just can't see. What I was saying is, I give you a review based off of stuff. I'm not trying to be the first one to review shit. As you can see, look behind me. Those are some Joes that some people haven't even what's the name? What do you call that? Reviewed and stuff like that. I'm not trying to be the first one all the time. I want to give you a thorough review. I want you to make your assessment or whether you want to buy this action figure or not. And I'd rather you know me for being honest about stuff. But like I said before in my last video, a lot of stuff that I review is stuff that I like. I have a good eye for toys, items, products, stuff like that. I can look at the package of some stuff and be like, this is going to be a good, what's the name? Or I can look inside and be like, nah. So, I mean, I think Hasbro kind of got the message because they did release the Dungeons and Dragons toys, which look absolutely great. And I'm going to definitely get them shits, man. I got to get those.
Based off the cartoon, yeah?
Yeah, they're based off the cartoon. Yeah. I'm going to show you, they're Target exclusives, right? Now, I mean, Hank and Diana look a little, what's the name? But Bobby the Barbarian looks great. Bobby the Barbarian looks absolutely great. And I'm going to share it with you guys right here. Chrome tab.
Villain looks good too. Can't remember the name off head, but the villain looks.
Yeah, I like the carded back that they got on it. They went back, you know. They're I don't know why they're doing this box stuff. This is retarded.
You know, I just went to Big Bad Toy Store and saw the new GI Joe stuff there. Those are all using that blind box stuff.
Yeah, and see that that's a whole new world of nonsense that you're opening up for in stores. Because I know a lot of people that'll just go to the store, snatch that shit out the box, potato in that motherfucking, call it a day.
I'm about to go to some old WWF toys from the 90s. So I'm about to get some Ruthless Aggression toys in that box.
Now, this does look good. This Bobby does look good. I mean, Hank does look good, but I don't know. And these look good right here.
What scale is that? 6 inch?
Yeah, 6 inch. Diana looks good.
Yeah.
And for those of you who don't know, Dungeons and Dragons was a cartoon, which these are based off the cartoon from the 80s.
You know, it's crazy though. Every time I see a cartoon property, I just think you should just give it to Super 7.
True.
Just let them do all the cartoon
stuff.
Some
people that can't stand Super 7. I'm serious. They upset because they be like, oh, now Bobby looks perfect. Doesn't that look just like Bobby?
That looks just right, yeah.
That looks just like Bobby from Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, you're right. Too.
That looks good. That looks real good. So yeah, they got the Dungeons and Dragons figures right here. And but honestly, this is the set that I pre-ordered first. I might do something with these teeth right here because I like the look when Venger just has his mouth just with like the teeth on the side. I might shave these two out of here.
See, I kind of wish NECA did one in their style.
Right. Because they did the War Duke, right?
Yeah, they did War Duke and one other guy got the snakes.
Yeah, this looks good right here, man. This looks real good. They got Dungeon Master there. And
Yeah,
again, it's on that weird. I don't know what, and I understand they're talking about being eco-friendly, but this opens the door to a lot of fucking criminal activity. Motherfuckers open up. I'm serious, bro.
Yeah,
You already
you ain't
know.
lying, so I'm laughing. You ain't lying.
You already know.
I'm already knowing.
You see, people that don't know no better.
Oh man,
People that don't know no better.
Are you about to see an Undertaker toy in that box, man?
Boy,
I see Kane the
people
Undertaker
gonna be
in there.
grabbing up shit from their house, dumping it back in.
That's about to
I
be.
want this shit any
That's about to
fucking
be
way.
Yoda and Kane in that box, man. It's sad.
Yeah.
Oh
Also,
man.
they have some G.I. Joe.
Yeah, I'll tell you what else I don't like about that is that I like the windows because I can look at which one has the best paint jobs and I'm buying in person. Now I can't do that. That's whack.
Exactly. Now Target is still, even though the UK has had their
Target, huh?
They've had the Joe.
Now where's my retro card Storm Shadow? It's supposed to come out last 2-3 months ago.
Just keep waiting,
man.
Just keep waiting, boy. Keep waiting.
Come on, what's going on?
They have all of this Viper Squad and Tiger Force shit. Now Outback, I do like Outback. I've always liked Outback, but I like
the Tiger Force version because the shirt looked kind of smart on him.
That's with the tiger on it. Yeah. I do like the other one with Survival on it too. Yeah. I've always liked Outback. This round here was the last good round of Joe's when I was the last round of Joe's that I stopped collecting as a kid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because then they started getting into the neon, the eco warriors, and I was like, nah, that's some.
I dropped out right at Ninja Force. That Storm Shadow guy just made me sick.
Yeah, Ninja Force was right around the same time as Outback in them, right after them, and that was when I left out. Now, I mean, honestly, nobody wants Python Patrol. Not really. Nobody really wants Python Patrol. That's why it's still sitting here. Now, I might get this Duke right here because I'm a big fan of Duke. I know you don't like Duke, but I love Duke.
My perennial torture victim. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I love that all-American, like, he reminds me of he's always reminded me of like a World War II soldier. That's why I think I liked him. But I do like the face sculpt that they put on Duke, and I like that they're giving them like real military type weapons or real, guns.
I just wish that was like a more traditional color for Duke instead of the Tiger Force dealy.
Yeah.
That's not too far off though from what he usually wears.
No, not at all. Not at all. Yeah. Not at all.
I'm gonna tell you what though, those are a far cry when they first came out with that kind of modern techie looking thing that they had, that Fortnite looking look from the first few sets of Classified. They came a long way from that.
Hey, Coop, what's going on, baby? No, we're up here. No, Tim. Uni was the unicorn. You don't remember Dungeons and Dragons? Fear not, barbarian, cavalier, thief. You don't remember that? It used to come on Saturday mornings on Channel 7 for us. As a matter of fact, I should go back to doing my lives. Remember, I used to do like the live TV, like showing B movies.
Yeah, I was dope when I'm at work, man.
On Facebook and stuff like that.
I like that when I'm working on the job, man. That's good stuff.
Yeah, I might do because I still got a bunch of movies on my hard drive that I could give you, show people and stuff. Because I was thinking about doing like maybe I think Friday horrible like B movie. Because remember, I used to play like the B movies on Fridays and shit like that. Then play some anime on Saturdays and cartoons early in the morning and stuff like that. Yeah, I used to do the little watch party. What's going on, Cooper? It's good to see you, Aisha. Real good to see you. But yeah, they also here's another thing I wanted to bring up. Okay, now, I think they are going to try and do another, what do you call that shit? Another HasLab, but with Mephisto. I'm not sure. I have to get all my facts straight.
That scrawny looking Mephisto looks just 50 times a week.
Check this shit out, right?
He's funny. I saw him. He's funny looking. He looks like he's a weakling.
Yeah. Now, mind you, you have, where is he at?
Why is he built like Halloween Richard Simmons? It's a terrible toy.
You have, who is this? You have this Mephisto right here, right?
Terrible. He looks like some guy at a convention.
Looks terrible. Looks absolutely terrible. Look at it. Then you have this Mephisto. Which one would you choose? Hold on, let's see.
Yeah, it's a
this
guy
one right here.
It's a guy at Comic-Con.
And then you have this one. Where's the other one at?
That's a
What?
terrible toy.
It's
Oh
horrible.
man.
Those feet again. Those feet.
Oh,
Look at them.
he got the clock.
What is the devil wearing a pair of moccasins for?
He got the clock hoppers on, man.
I love
The
when you
devil
stop.
got the mocks.
We gotta hang out one day, Coop. I miss you, kid. I really miss you, baby.
Those ain't Crocs. Those are mocks.
Okay, so look, we're gonna clown this motherfucker a little bit more because he looked weird as fuck, man.
Oh man.
Look at this shit.
What's with the lack of shoulders, man? And he's like really hippie. Proportions are bad.
Know. That stingy. Top. Look at them shoes, but them shoes.
I know. He got
look
the
at the moccasins.
Oh man.
Man, them some slip-ons right there.
he got the swimming shoes on. That's terrible.
I know. Look at that.
The pool shoes.
Look at that. Look at that.
That man got the red body gloves.
All right, now you look at this one, right? This is the horrible one. Then you look at this one. You look at this one over here. Now this one has been out for years. Somebody
shouts out to the body gloves
to a rock band.
Yeah.
Then you look at this one right here. But look.
Oh man, look at this! Just the shading alone, man. Look at the wash they gave it.
Look at that.
Is that Toy Biz? Yeah, that is.
Got like the turned up shoes. You know what I'm saying?
I missed the Toy Biz era. You can actually say those are collectibles.
Toy Biz would have gave you something like this. Toy Biz would have gave you something like this.
And a display base.
Every 1 to 2 years, Toy Biz was revamping their whole line of action figures when it came to Marvel Legends, right or wrong.
Yeah. Hell, remember the Ghost Rider? Each one came with a motorcycle. Full on.
It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous. But I did see some Marvel Legends that I'm gonna pick that I pretty much pre-ordered and stuff like that because got to do it for the channel, and some of them look pretty good.
Spiral looks okay from the X-Men.
Yeah, Spiral is honestly Spiral is the best looking one out of all of them.
But my thing is how is she gonna look in hand? Because it looks okay in the picture, but when you get that in hand, oh man. Oh, hopefully it doesn't have cheapo plastic syndrome.
Let me show you what I got, what I pre-ordered though, man. Had to get this.
Of course.
Indiana Jones, Major Arnold taught. Look, and he come with the bloody head too, like when he was bleeding out. When he looked at the arc and the shit, wait, I don't think they're gonna show it.
Oh man,
they ain't gonna let you see it.
And that's a 6-inch scale. I'm looking at that as a great suited body to use, also.
Yeah, exactly. With
the overcoat, with the hat. Yeah, yeah.
We're gonna pop the head off it. That's gonna be like a creep or a special agent with a big giant fucking magnum or something that he's sliding it out his coat. And then look over here. This right here, I absolutely think they did a great job with. It seems like they're starting to take heed to what a lot of people are complaining about. They made the Indiana Jones figure right here.
That looks good. Yeah,
that looks real good. That looks real good. It goes to show you they can do good work. He's only going for $24.99, which is not bad because they out of nowhere they tried it with people. They tried.
Man, I'll tell you what. That takes you back to $7.99 toys. I can't believe toys used to be $7.99.
Yeah, man. Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
$6.99, $9 for a Spawn toy.
Tell me about it, bro. Tell me about it.
That looks good though. Yeah,
that Indiana Jones looks great. That Indiana Jones looks real good. This is that no in the box. I'm telling you, I'm gonna do some criminal shit, man.
That box, man, that
box is gonna cause a lot of problems.
Man. I'm looking at like
box is gonna cause a lot of problems, boy.
And they just use plain Scotch tape too, like regular old tape.
Man, that's an easy. I dig my grubby hands past that tape, snatch and put it in my pocket and keep it moving, or buy it, take it home, throw some cat shit in the box, give it to them.
Man.
They better go back to that clear plastic front, man. I'm telling you. But this right here, I was really anticipating though.
All the wrinkles in the clothes look good on that too.
Like that's what I'm saying. It looks like Indiana Jones. They did a good face sculpt of him, because they're using the 3D.
That's a digital, yeah.
Yeah. Now all of this right here, these right here, the Star Wars figures. I thought their Star Wars lineup or what they had to offer was very weak this year. I may get this right here, and it's still there. Because I think this comes with the Mandalorian too.
Look, it comes with the same flames that come with the Ghost Rider car.
Exactly. And I think this comes with 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4 figures right here, right? for
You
$74.
know, I gotta say, I love shit like that. If it's like a big box with multiple figures,
Right,
I like that type of
exactly.
thing. That type of thing makes
Yeah,
me happy. Yeah.
exactly. See, the rescue set it comes with Dark Trooper, Mandalorian, Grogu, and Moff Gideon. That's 4 figures for $74.99. You can't beat that. And those are the 6-inch scale.
No, see, that's good. That's a way good
Oh
deal,
no, it's
man.
a 3.3.75.
Okay, 3 3/4.
But still, it's not bad.
No, that's not bad considering
That's not bad at all.
considering one acid rain would be about 40, $50.
Right. That's
Yeah.
not bad at all. They tried it to see if people was going to go along with it. You know, I don't really mess with Ewoks like that because they remind me of my dirty ass uncle. They used to be drunk all the time and shit.
Oh, did he have the same hoodie?
Yeah, that was this right here. The Star Wars Princess Leia indoor already been out. That's a reissue. This is a reissue. The Star Wars Black Series Biker Scout is a reissue. Star Wars The Black Series Han Solo. I have that. As a matter of fact, I busted it open on camera
With the
when
coat?
I did busted open marathon with Star Wars.
Is that jacket part new or is that like something you just
Yeah, no, it's soft good. It's soft goods. It's soft goods. A little bit clunky, but it's not bad for what for the price point that they're asking. Let's go see what in what was that? Marvel. Okay, now Marvel had some good stuff this year. This Mojo said I'm getting this Riri right here. We'll
Oh
see.
man, remember that?
I promise you, Riri will sit on the shelf. She's going to be a peg warmer.
I want to see comparison between the old Toy Biz Build-A-Figure Mojo and that thing because I remember that Toy Biz one was pretty good.
Oh, I still got them Build-A-Figure Mojo. And that was a big figure.
Remember all the paint that went, they airbrushed the hell out of that thing. Too.
Yes. This wants to be that so bad.
I know.
This Mojo wants to be that so bad. I don't know why they don't like. I don't know. I guess they don't want the toys to seem, the action figures that seem so menacing. But the collectors, kids ain't buying this shit no more. Adults are.
Yeah, I really miss that era of intense paint washing from Toy Biz. They used to cover everything in paint.
Right.
Everything was in paint. They didn't leave any plastic shiny.
Right. I had to get the Wolverine in the uniform. I got Scott here. You know what I'm saying? I had to get Scott because I missed the first run of Cyclops.
Look at those feet again, though, man.
I don't know what it is with them in
and those cankles, man.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I hate those feet, man. They got to stop it. But the uniform looks great.
You got clogs on.
Yeah, I told you.
He do. Oh, he looks mad comfy.
The top looks good though, like the way with the belt, the harness going across.
But as soon as you get below the knee, below the knee, that's where the problem. It's like someone has to sell third-party boots for these toys because those are ugly.
They have to. They
ugly
have to,
boots and feet.
They have to.
Multiple
man. I don't think he's going anywhere. I think you're going to be able to get him, which is good that they have him in his original suit right here. You know what I mean?
I kind of like him in his trench coat with the.
Yeah, I like the X Factor look better.
Yeah.
This right here I actually like because it's Wolverine back in the 90s. Remember when he first got his uniform? When he he only wore it for a couple of issues. After that, he just was like, nah, I'm not wearing this shit no more. I did like him when he had this uniform on. This is a nice look right here. And again, they gave him them same fucking.
Oh man,
I don't know why they do that, man.
I just want to know who was the first one to design these ugly feet, man. Just take an anatomy class.
That is a major deal breaker for me.
That's a flaw.
Man that big or whatever shouldn't have no tiny feet or whatever the case may be. Now Avalanche looks good.
Yeah, Avalanche looks okay.
You know what I'm saying? I love the big bucket helmet they gave him. But again, I bet you they gave him a little bit of wrinkle in his silver boots. He got a Buck Rogers going on, which is not.
They're not flat. He actually has a heel in the back.
Yeah.
Wow, that's something.
Yeah, right.
Oh, those are probably just Captain America boots, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Now this right here is a work of beauty right here.
That one's built good.
That looks good.
Look at them thighs. That was it's sculpted pretty
They
good.
did spiral perfectly. She looks great.
Yeah.
Spiral.
But the feet, go down to the feet though. Let's see what the feet are looking like.
Nah, she kind of got like now the women's shoes, they make them with decent shoes. They'll give them sometimes platforms or heels or they'll give them like decent feet, but for them dudes, they were like, give them the moccasin.
You got a foot pervert at Hasbro doing it.
Yeah.
That's good though. Look at the sculpt work on the actual figure itself is pretty solid.
Yeah.
Musculature.
I love the way they did a cybernetic arm over here too. That face sculpt is boss though. That looks good.
Yeah, it is.
That looks good. That looks real good.
Pinless
Then
too. I hope it looks as good in person.
this right here is a reissue. I have
Yeah.
the other one. All they did was give it a different face sculpt, but it's the same body sculpt that they had on the other Phoenix.
Same hair.
Yeah. No, different head sculpt though. Different head sculpt, but it's the same body. I got a review up with the Phoenix that I did before.
Man, there's something about the lower bodies for Marvel Legends that's not sculpted good, functionally, in terms of how the joints function.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's just something that at least looks awkward.
This
I
is
see
gonna sit. Look at this.
the
This shit just been sitting here. This is gonna sit.
you
This
know,
is
I
gonna
like
sit.
that.
This is a reissue. This Ghost Rider is a reissue.
You see,
Um,
they gave Iron Man his Marvel versus Capcom gimmick though with the
yeah, I
cannon.
know, right here.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's
Evacuation,
I
proton cannon.
yeah, I get that just for the cannon.
Exactly, and that's what I
Yeah.
did. That's what you
Hell
know this
yeah.
figure. You know
Oh
this figure
yeah.
gonna go on eBay or some shit
Oh
like
yeah.
that. Right?
That cannon's going like all my best co Iron Man or
This
something
is,
because
and I
that
like
figure's
this.
gone.
This was modular Iron Man. Remember modular
Yeah,
Iron Man?
that's one from the game.
Yeah. This is the
And
one where
the
he was just
cartoon series
he could teleport his suit anywhere to
yeah
him and shit. That was the modular Iron
came in a
Man.
suitcase also.
Mm-hmm. 60th anniversary Spider-Man.
Is that the Japanese one with the wristband?
Yeah.
Calls a robot. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But these Joes, man, these Joes are absolutely beautiful, bro. Now we're getting into no man's land here. We don't need to go here. Here go your boy Namor.
Oh
Now I
man.
might get this. This right here is pretty nostalgic.
Oh look, yeah, it is. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Now I might get this right here.
Just
Spider-Man
to
and
have
his
that.
yeah, that I might get. Spider-Man and his Amazing Friends. I mean, that's not bad. $74.99 for 6-inch.
The old school look for all of them too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
And they got
Yeah, that's when Iceman liked it. Girls.
Yeah.
T-Rex looks okay.
Yeah, Beast looks pretty good.
That's the same Beast that Ben came out though, isn't it? Just with the
coat. Yep. This Apocalypse looks good too.
Yeah, that's the cartoon straight up.
Mm-hmm. Nigga, I am the Apocalypse. That face sculpt is sweet. They did a good job on that right there. They did a real good job on that.
He got the scowl down pat.
And I'm loving them hands. They can do good work if they want to. And look, different feet. Different feet.
Yeah, he's not wearing clogs.
Nah, he ain't wearing no clogs or no shit like that. Or the moccasins.
Oh man, they give him swim shoes, man. That's sad when they can't do the feet right.
Yeah, but what was that? What was that? We got to look at G.I. Joe Classified.
Oh yeah, that's solid, man. Man, that Serpentor being gone.
I knew it was gonna be gone.
Yeah,
I knew it was gonna be gone. I wasn't even yesterday.
Yeah, that's the one everybody and all the scalpers wanted, man. Look at that.
Of course.
Oh man. Articulation on them. Oof.
Yep. And look, it goes to show you they could do different feet if they wanted to. Look at that.
Yeah.
This is where all that money is going into. You know that, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
This is where all the money's going.
Oh man, I like them like machine guns on the side of it too.
Me too.
Oh,
and when I was watching Hasbro Pulse today, you can take those machine
guns
off and
the ammo comes off
out of them and all sorts of shit.
The mouth moves on the Copperhead.
And they said he's taller than other Joes too.
Man,
like the Panther is supposed to be close to 7 feet.
He's a genetic,
freak
combination. Yeah. That's one hell of a toy right there, man.
This box art is beautiful.
Ooh, man, I need that thing.
Look at him. That looks
dope.
Good.
Yeah, man.
Look at him cauterizing his wound with a hot knife.
Yeah, I need that. I need this one in the worst way. That is just an awesome looking toy.
That is good artwork of Serpentor.
That's Hasbro at the best right there, man. Look at that.
Yeah, man. As I tell everybody, when Serpentor came in, that was when G.I. Joe was at its pinnacle, if you ask me. It was at its highest height because there was you started seeing factions being formed. There was big problems, not the little meager squabbling problems within Cobra. It was big problems within Cobra.
Oh man, I need that as a print. So that package art is
that
hot.
Actually would be a nice wall scroll.
Yeah, that's hot, man.
That's nice. That's nice.
I like that head too, the alternate head right there without the Cobra things. Yeah, it's like a comic book version of the head.
Right. And they have it to where you can put the bigger cowl on it or whatever the case may be.
The different headpiece right there. Yeah, that's dope. That is dope.
Yeah, the Sky Chariot looks good.
This is a must-have, man. I gotta have everything. That's
I gotta have
awesome.
it, but I knew it wasn't gonna be there. I knew it wasn't gonna
Yeah.
be there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to one of my distributors and be like, look, I need a case of these. You know what I'm saying? What's the name?
Hey,
Falcon,
you got that Zartan, so yeah. Hey,
Falcon
that rocket
definitely walk.
Yeah, it's hot.
See, look at
Look,
those.
hey, look at the feet. He got the gaiters and the boots.
Yep. You see what I'm saying? It goes to show you if they want to, they can sculpt different shit.
Oh man, I'm looking at that basic green. I want a Sergeant Rock or something, man.
Yeah, you must have been reading my mind.
Yeah, I was looking. Awesome man.
Sergeant Rock would be awesome.
3D print me a head right quick. It's one and done.
Yep. I don't like that artwork. That artwork was stupid.
Yeah, that pack.
Why he pouting like that? Like, yeah. See, look at this. This is good. Got the antenna backpack like he came with. The shotgun.
I like the look, man.
Me too.
That OD green look. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Them boots is perfect though.
Boots with the gaiters. Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
I like the web gear with the ammo pouches. That's
and you know I love when they give them berets. I love popping them berets. That's the reason why I think Flint is one of my favorite G.I. Joe classifieds thus far. Not my all-time, but I always grab Flint. I love him for the simple fact he has that beret. But then again, just when I think Flint is my favorite, it's other ones. But I've always loved Flint out of the two leaders. I love Duke, but I like Flint. He always felt like a cool leader to me. Now, this
that rock was hard. That's a hard.
Outback look good.
Outback, yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's a good looking.
Yeah, look at that. Different boots, different sculpting. They did a great job on this. Look at the hair. They got wash in it. Pistols.
I like the backpack, the way it's set up with the gear on the
I'm liking that red beard, man, and that bandana on. Look at that, boy. Survival.
Oh, yeah.
Survival. This looks good.
He got that
man.
trench shovel, too.
Yeah, shovel. Exactly.
That's dope.
Got that submachine gun.
Yeah.
And the
boot knife. The
camo looks good, too. The camo looks good on him. Loving that white T-shirt. He looks good, man. They did a great. This is where all Hasbro's money gone into. Now this is sold out right here.
Oh, the Crimson Bats.
Yeah, I'm not really big on that. I'm not.
It's sold out because people are army building. That's the only reason.
Yeah, but I'm not really big on that. I'm really not. As a matter of fact, I skipped on it.
I like the black and yellow of the OG bats a little bit.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, unless it said version 2 bats, I don't really want the Crimson Bats. Right here. Now Cover Girl looks good. Look how they did Cover Girl. Beautiful face.
That's a good looking toy. Yeah, the jacket looks good, man. The leather coat.
Yeah, she got the bomber jacket on and shit. They did a great job with this, man. This looks good. And she got the pipe wrench.
Oh, yeah, she do. That's cool. Solid. Is that a brand new shotgun or a different one?
No, that's a different one.
Oh, nice. I thought they gave you
a different shotgun. Like this is where all of Hasbro's money is going into. This and Star Wars. That's what most of their money's going into. Because Marvel Legends, I think they don't even really. I know they care, but in a way, they're like, nah.
Oh yeah, that shotgun looks way better than.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my goodness, look at that. That's a good looking shotty.
Good, man.
Oh man, look at that. That's awesome.
Barbecue, all this is a repaint, and I'm not getting that shit. This is when you know that this is a cash grab. This is what we call a cash grab right here. They saying, "Oh, this is Sergeant. This is Slaughter's Marauder."
Yo, but look at that Storm Shadow. Where's my damn toy, Hasbro? That should have came out a few months ago. Where's my?
You gonna be waiting, boy. That's why I didn't bother to get him.
That's the one I wanted. I tell you what, the only reason I wanted him is because he has multiple hands. Where is he, man?
Oh man, go get some 3D printed hands for him.
I don't know because I'm dumb like that.
It's a lot of guys on eBay selling good quality 3D printed hands. You know I had to order Sarge. You know I love Sergeant Slaughter. Yeah. I got him already.
Well, as much as I like the Action Force, this one is just a straight cartoon.
Yeah.
Sarge, yeah.
But I do like the Action Force one too. I mean,
that was like the more realistic. That's the more realistic take if you want to put it like that. Yeah, this one's the straight cartoon where it's all jacked up.
Yeah.
Look.
You know
Got the
what they
trap.
need? They
Look
need
at the
the one.
traps on him, man. See,
I
that's the
know.
body I think they should have used on what's his name? Uh,
Gung
Cobra
Ho,
guy. No, the Cobra guy they're coming out with. I can't remember his name off the top of my head now.
Copperhead.
Yeah, that's the Copperhead they should have used for that body, man. Copperhead looks scrawny. You see the renders they had for Copperhead? He has like a scrawny body they put on him.
Yeah, look at this. Nice face sculpt too. They did on him too.
Yeah, and he has hair.
They did a
And
good
look,
job.
and he has an actual gun. Yeah, man,
Yeah,
solid.
that's what I'm saying.
I'm glad they dropped out from using all the sci-fi looking Nerf guns.
Now the bazooka and who was that? Recondo. I already got all these guys pre-ordered. Now Dusty, I'm waiting for. I loved my Dusty action figure when I was a kid.
Oh man, yeah, another traitor, Cobra Double Agent.
Used to make him a traitor.
He was in a cartoon also. There was an episode.
Yeah,
He
that was
was.
an episode where he was a traitor. Yep.
I made that canon. He just stayed with Cobra.
Look, I like this. I like this picture. They
Oh,
did
that's
him
cool.
right here.
Yeah,
That shit look good.
That's real good art right there. See, this is the packaging I like. I'm not a fan of that straight blind.
People
full
want to see their
cardboard
shit,
box.
man. People want to see their shit.
That's gonna lead to a lot of QC problems. Also,
Of course it is.
All
Of course
the
it
garbage.
is. Of course it is. Of course it is. Yes, it is, man. Yes, it is. And they now they slated a few new characters for they slated a few new characters for what do you call that? For G.I. Joe Classified and stuff like that. They had Bazooka, like without the Tiger Force outfit.
Torpedo.
Had, Copperhead, Torpedo.
Torpedo looks good.
Yeah.
Torpedo looks real good.
Yeah. I don't want to put images up there because sometimes the images look completely different from when they drop the figure. You know what I'm saying? You get the figure, people are like, yo, you showed in your show. It looked like, I was like, look, bro.
Those are just renders they showed off.
Right, exactly. And I don't really like showing renders and stuff like that. I like showing the what's the names. Now, they did show some Transformers. Nothing that really.
Tarn looks good. That's about the only one I liked was Tarn. Tarn looked pretty cool.
Tarn, and you know what? I did like the Vector Sigma and Orion Pax. When Optimus Prime, before he became Optimus Prime. You know what I'm saying? So let me see. I think they still have it up here too. Let me see. Transformers, right?
Some of their smaller deluxe class toys though, I'm cool.
Nah. Some of that stuff they were showing, it was just terrible. Like that Dinobot jump. No, I'm not digging that. I'm not digging that at all, and I'm not paying for that. Forgot what they called that stuff. It was called Dino something or some core something, and they merged together to form.
It's called Legacy Core, I think, right?
Yeah. Now see this right here. I like this. I'm gonna get this because Orion Pax was small. He wasn't big. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't until Vector Sigma. This Vector Sigma looks good. Orion Pax, I think, comes in at
Now, are these transformable or are these like Action Masters?
No, they're transformable.
Oh wow.
They transform. They transform. Yep. And see, that'll be cool to have next to your Optimus Prime. I'd want him to be smaller because see, you know, with me, it's all about scale. It has to be in scale with stuff. I'm a stickler for scale. It has to be in scale. Includes 2 figures, 5 accessories. What else? Okay, convert Alpha Trion figure from robot to Cybertronian hovercraft mode in 21 steps. Alpha Trion includes 7-inch Alpha Trion and 5.5-inch Orion Pax figure. That's perfect. That's perfect. That would fit in scale with my masterpiece figures. I never pictured Alpha Trion Orion Pax to be a big guy. It wasn't until he was reformatted into Optimus Prime that he got big. You know what I mean? I mean, you like it or no?
It looks solid. It looks solid. It looks good.
But this other shit they got right here, like I wouldn't get this sound wave right here. This Leo Prime, I'm
okay
now
with that.
Tarn right here. This Tarn, great.
That looks good.
How tall is he?
That looks better than my MMC Tarn, honestly.
Yeah. 2 epic transform action figure first robot to tank mode in 28 steps. How tall is he? He looks tall.
That better be at least 7 or 8.
Yeah. Includes 3 figure accessories. Wait. Celebrate 40-year Transformers with Transformers Portal Mode. Oh, no. Includes 3 Transformer Legacy Evolution. Celebrates figure converts from robot. 8-year-olds transform the toy robot upgraded Evo 7 inches.
Good.
That's a pretty
Nice.
that's a pretty good height. That's a
not a
good
bad
height.
price. I'm grabbing one of them.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a good height. And plus, you know they're gonna have upgrade kits for him.
Oh
You
yeah.
know they're gonna make an upgrade kit for him. He looks good. And yes, I did order. I ordered time. I had to.
Yeah, I'm getting that. That's a must. That is a must.
People don't understand. And for those of you out here who don't know
Yeah.
about Tarn,
You know what though? I
he's
remember
one of the most dangerous Decepticons you could come across. No bullshit.
you know what though?
Him and his squad.
I remember it used to be if you wanted like the better Transformer, you go to eBay and you get the Japanese version because they got extra paint on them.
Right.
So I'm wondering if the Japanese release is going to have like a little bit more paint on it.
Of
and
course
whatnot.
it is.
So yeah.
Of course it is.
Might have to import them. But man, that looks solid. That's like
It
my
does.
favorite Transformer.
It does.
That's good.
It does. And they captured him real good.
Mm-hmm.
They captured him real good. That nice, slim but bulky look that he has. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They got Tarn down real good. Now these dino, where's this garbage at? I want to show you.
The Volcanicus set.
Yeah, look at this.
There's one right there, yeah.
Look at this. How is that slag or sludge?
Yo, that looks like a Happy Meal toy.
Yeah, that is. Look at slug. This is all these hollow parts, cheap plastic. Look at that.
Unpainted, yeah. It's just gray.
How much you ask them? $11.90. Well, it's $11, but still, come on, man.
No, but how big is it? That's a tiny thing. That's not $11 worth.
Yeah, what
like
is he?
5 to
How
6.
tall is he? Figure scale,
No.
3.5 inches. Like, get the hell out of here. You had to see it on the what's the name? People were cursing.
Oh man, that's a party favor. You know, you go to Party
Yeah.
City, you get a little bag of cheapo Transformers. That's man, I'm good.
Indiana Jones looking good. What else they had there? We went through that. I don't collect none of the Fortnite figures, so I'm not a big into those Fortnite figures. I don't collect none of those. But you know what? I am getting the I've been purchasing the Legacy so I could build that Minosaur. These are the Power Ranger figures right here. And then I like Power Rangers, but I'm nah.
Yeah, I don't like enough to buy a toy of it at all.
Yeah. But yeah, that's just wanted to go over some of the stuff, ladies and gentlemen, that was, and pretty much voice my opinion about the nonsense that's going on in the toy community, because this is getting out of hand. Your thoughts on all of this, Kenny? Give us all your thoughts, man. Anything, just let it loose, man.
From what it looks like with the reveals, G.I. Joe has the best sets in terms of character choices and actual product. Marvel Legends still looks like what they make just to make money so they can produce Star Wars and G.I. Joe even more. So yeah, man, it's pretty lackluster except for the G.I. Joe stuff. I think Tarn was good, but past that, yeah.
Tell them now. What do you think now? What are your thoughts? And I want you to give a lengthy dissertation of how you feel about the toy community that's defending Hasbro stuff. Let it loose, man.
That's kind of sad because you're defending a big, really big, powerful corporate entity who doesn't need to crowdfund anything, but you're shilling for that. That's crazy to me, man. And if you look at how much money they make and all the intake, that's not just one of the most richest. Isn't that one of the first toy companies around, dude? If I'm right,
bro. Hasbro is a multi-billion.
Yeah, I mean history. That's one of the first.
Not
look
million,
at all the things,
multi-billion.
And they have the nerve to ask for my money on a crowdfunding endeavor. That to me, that's disgusting, man.
I never understand. That's one thing that I just can't, wrap my head around, is that you need my money to crowdfund your product that you're going to sell to me and others.
Yeah, and it's not just that. It's the product is going to be $300+ approaching $400 when you know damn well you can strip that down to next to nothing and put it out for $20 later on, which they will do. Mark my words too. That car will be back later on, stripped down next to nothing with another toy packed into it. If not the Blade movie, some kind of Punisher time, but it'll be back in black with no fire accessories, no LED gimmicks, just the car itself, and it'll be roughly $30 for the pack-in toy.
Absolutely.
You can almost see that coming, can't you? Just the way it looks. Yeah.
I know it's coming.
Any of these Kickstarter toys that look like you're gonna have some kind of fear of missing out. Even that Hiss tank, man. There's a really nice looking Cobra Commander, but I'm not even worried because it's gonna come back in some other form later on. All that shit will.
Yeah, because honestly, that's the Cobra Commander I want.
Yeah, I want
Classic
that one.
80s looking Cobra Commander with the what's the name? The spats over his shoes and shit like that.
Yep. With the double
With a
belts and
nice
all of that.
form-fitting suit and stuff like that. That's what I wanted. I mean, that other Cobra Commander, when it came out with Classified, I was like, I got it because it was him. But that one right there in HasLabs, that's the one I want.
The body sculpt looks awesome too on that new one.
Perfect.
The light blue, the tone on it, it's
Mm-hmm.
perfect. That's the one I
Yep.
want. But I ain't too mad about missing out on that because you know they're not gonna waste a mold. That's gonna come back again.
Nah, it's gonna be like I don't know, maybe a 2-pack or something.
Yeah,
because they're gonna ride the hell out of this GI Joe Classified because that's their cash hound right now.
And if you look at how they do Marvel Legends, they reuse sculpts and molds all day long. So it's just not even worried about that, man. Hell, every Marvel Legend, you bought one, you basically bought all of them. They all move the same way anyway. Yeah.
Up here making excuses for a company hustling you, and then for the people that do use some level of common sense or a modicum of intellect within business or like within just like, no, I'm not buying this thing. Oh, you're broke.
And then if you criticize it, apparently you're not an actual collector and whatever.
You literally like I don't know. I guess some people, because I don't really. And again, I'm on camera. I'm not on camera. I'm on camera. Like be like, oh well, you didn't show your face in the review, so you're one of those.
Here's the argument. Here's the argument. You'll get this argument too. Well, if you don't support the product, then it's your fault. It doesn't go anywhere.
Right. So in other words, I'm supposed to swallow. See, what makes a real fan? A real fan will critique whatever they like, what they support or love more. When they see their company or the business, when they see the company or the business fucking up. When you're messing up, you get critiqued, you get checked. Plain and simple. I'm not just gonna swallow everything you throw to me. There's gonna be times I'm like, nah, man, I ain't digging this, that, and the other, blase. I love Mattel products. I love Super 7 products. I love Hasbro products. I love them all. But when they mess up, they mess up.
Mm-hmm.
When NECA was dropping some stuff and you pull it out the pack, like which one was that I reviewed? And that thing broke right on camera. I was like, NECA, tighten up. I was like, this is it. I think I was doing a Godzilla review. I pulled it out and the head just rolled off like that. I was like, oh,
damn.
Man. And I mean, like, it wasn't just out of the peg. It wasn't a ball socket out of the peg. The shit was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh, man. But, yeah.
But I tell you what, for a brief while, there was a time when NECA product was all kind of crumbly like that. You get a NECA, and it would just pretty much be coming out the package broken.
Right. But they fixed it. They fixed it. They got good stuff now. They got real good stuff now. I mean, like, I think it was the company they was using to manufacture their toys was just like maybe some Chinese, whatever, just throw it in the box and keep it moving. Because there was times we were like, what was that? You was like crossing your fingers when you open up a NECA product.
Hoping it don't fall apart. Yeah,
man, listen. Shit was fucked.
Yo, as soon as you open the joints be dissolving in the dust. Just sad.
Like, perfect example. Check it out, Kenny. This is back in this is Hasbro. Wait, is this Hasbro? Look how well this is done. This is back when they were like, I think this is Toy Biz, his last run with Toy Biz.
That looks too detailed to be Hasbro. I was gonna say probably Toy Biz.
Yeah, this is Toy Biz.
The sculpt is too good.
This is the quality.
The sculpt is too different.
Yeah, this is the quality you were getting back then. Look at the Scorpion.
Man, you know what? People used to complain about the ball hip joints, and I've reminded them. I thought there was nothing wrong with that.
No. And actually, if you really cooked it right, if you didn't like the way it was moving, you had so much range of motion and poses you could get with this guy.
I thought the hip joints were pretty good. I never really minded the ball look at all. Yeah, man.
Now,
I don't know how you confuse that with Hasbro. That's too detailed to be Hasbro.
Yeah,
for sure.
I'm thinking that's what about old Toy Biz. Look at this. This is terrible.
No.
Look at them feet.
Oh, man.
And I love the Serpent Society, man.
But look at the proportions compared to that Toy Biz hotness, man. Just nah.
But you know what? This is what I'm going to show you Hasbro could do something if they really wanted to. Now, you know I love my man right here. Namor is my dude. Now, look, they made him with feet. Look.
Them ankles, yeah.
He looks good. You see what I'm saying?
He got ankles and feet. He actually got ankles and feet, yeah.
Yeah. Got the trident. This is the Namor I like right here.
Why you got him in that
He's just
German
running around in his drawers, bro.
Why you got him in that German pose though?
Oh man, I bet.
Oh man. That's a solid figure though.
Yeah, this one is nice. Face sculpt is good and everything. Look at it.
Yeah, that's a good Namor.
That's good, right?
Got the pointed ears and everything. Yeah.
This is the way Namor's supposed to look. Nice feet and everything like
with
that.
The wings, yeah, with the wings on the feet.
Yep, exactly. Yep, got the wings and everything. But then we get over here to my man. Now, mind you, I'm gonna show you a little something right here, Kenny. Name that body sculpt.
Oh no, Hyperion? Is it? Hey, it's Hyperion, and yeah.
Black man got the same body as a white man.
Oh man, man, they must all shop in the same store. Man. Damn, man. That really makes you miss the Toy Biz days because at least the sculpts were different in each wave.
Yes, it does. We didn't know how good we had it, man. If I knew the future was gonna give me some shit like this, I'd have been like, you know what I'm saying?
And they gave you a comic book with every release.
Yeah, like bro.
They give you a book and a toy, and a display base that was detailed.
Wanted to show you something, Kenny. You know, I had to order because unlike a lot of people, I like to invest in stuff that I purchase. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Or like customize stuff that I purchase to where I like it. I went and I picked up some Gridiron series weaponry.
Yep, awesome. Look at that. Look at that shotty, man. That's dope.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I got that Gridiron Storm Shadow set just sitting there waiting for me.
Oh yeah, that Storm Shadow set is beautiful.
Yeah.
Kenny, stop playing, man. You know I had to.
Yes. Yeah.
Look at this. Cling, 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 cling.
Yeah,
the man. Dropping, bro.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, that's dope.
The Spaz.
Got the Spaz 12
on that.
You know
gonna get it, right? You know we're gonna get that.
You gotta give him the Spaz 12 for sure.
No, I'm gonna wear the hat during the show.
I'd give Zartan the sawed off bit.
Let me see how wow. This actually looks better than
and the quality of Gridiron's gotten really good over.
Yeah, Gridiron got some solid shit, man.
It even feels good. It's a good feel to the
material.
Yeah,
man. Look at this. Look at this, boy.
Big improvement.
Yes, indeed.
Big improvement. Look at this, boy. Look, now he's ready to rock. Yes, that's business right there.
Be happy I play with action figures, y'all, because if not, I'd be a serial killer.
Oh man, that Spaz used to be one of the cheapest things running back in Rainbow Six. I'll pull that Spaz out to the whole
man. Tell them about how that Spaz was in Rainbow Six. You get cursed out so much.
You didn't even need to really aim. You just pointed.
Yeah, exactly. I used to kill sometimes 2 people in one shot. No bullshit. Yeah. No bullshit.
And the distance on that thing was crazy. You shotgun snipe.
I was shooting people across the field.
Yeah,
so you remember the old Rainbow Six, right?
Oh yeah, man. Shotgun sniping, all that, man. I remember all the tricks too. I remember going in the cover and you hold down the switch weapon button to blind fire with a little blinker on your thing too. All the tricks.
Oh damn! Look, yeah, the weapons is come on. The weapons is the business when you collect them, man.
Yeah.
Flawed and all says you earn your glory minus the toy company trying to make customers and stunt dummy. See, look, she don't even collect and she already see. I'm telling you, people be watching what's going on in the toy community. Believe me when I tell you, they be watching it because they be like, look at these old fucking man boys up here. And I don't want to be included in that group. I don't act like them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I collect.
Yeah,
but I'm not like them.
Yo, I'm stressed. Hey, I collect toys, but I know how to fight, motherfucker. Don't lump me.
Exactly. I know how to fight. I lift weights. I work out. I fuck with chicks. all that shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Don't lump me with them
I'm
motherfuckers. I can
harassing
fight.
motherfuckers on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Like driving cars, riding motorcycles, all that shit,
Yeah.
man. Come on, bro.
Don't lump
Come
me with
on,
them
man.
crying ass dudes on
Come
Facebook crying
on,
over
man.
He-Man.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You know what I gotta do, right? This shit goes in garbage.
Oh, you got to get that Nerf gun out of there,
This
man. You
shit
got to
goes
give him
in
that big.
garbage. Roadblock gets the backpack.
Oh, and he got the ammo backpack too, huh?
Yes, come
Yeah,
on,
that thing
man.
with the
Come
belt
on,
fed
man.
ammunition. That's perfect.
Line this shit up real good. Okay.
Yo, I really want to find like a Mr. T head for that Roblox body.
I got a Mr. T head because I bought the
Ultimates from the WWF thing.
Yeah, the WWE Ultimate. You must have been reading my mind.
Yeah,
Look, he already look good with this shit
yo,
on. Look.
because I wanted to put the gold chains in that Miss T and a head on that specific body. I think that look kind of hot.
Yeah.
Looking like B.A. Baracus from the 18.
Hell, man, look at this thing, boy. Wait, how does it clip? The belt clip goes into. Don't feel. What did she say? Don't feel bad. Disney loses his license on Mickey Mouse soon, and I already feel, oh shit. Yeah, that's right. They are. They are. It's something they forgot to do, and they're about to lose a license for Mickey Mouse.
Oh, there's about to be all kinds of independent Mickey Mouse horror movies
you know
coming
them
out.
Chinese gonna tear that shit up, boy.
You know they had
they gonna
what's
tear
that
shit up. Eat your soul, or tear your soul.
No, they just had a Winnie the Pooh horror flick. They're about to do one for Mickey for sure. For sure. What the?
Okay, this goes to that. I think. Oh wait, look what I got. Look what I got, Kenny. I totally forgot. Because you do know they'll throw like extra weapons in there for you too, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
They threw in like a bunch of pistols and all that other shit. That's why I fuck with Gridiron. Look at this boy right here.
Oh yeah. It's dope.
Now this the one Roblox supposed to be having because the other one got the tripod to it. This the old one. Look, they got the tripod to it right there, so you can like put it down as a sniper and shit.
They actually have a sniper set. I was gonna grab for my Zartan. Their sniper set looks hot over there. Gridiron.
Mm-hmm.
It comes with the ghillie suit also, like a black net ghillie.
Yeah, I see. I know which one you're talking about. But I had to get this for Roblox though. I had to get this for Roblox.
Is that the set that came with the helmet, the black helmet with the red goggles on it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes, sir. And you could put the bandolier right in.
No man, I had just opened a McFarlane toy. It's Raven Spawn. Why does McFarlane have some of the most useless articulation that you've ever seen in the toy?
I don't know. And you know what the thing about it is? I like his stuff because I'm starting to collect his stuff more than Marvel Legends. But I'm not digging the what's the name?
It's he has articulation, yes, but the engineering is wrong. Like he has
right.
The torso doesn't do anything, but it goes backwards. It's just
not only that, like his stuff looks weird in his vanilla poses too.
When you stand them up straight, yeah.
Yeah, they don't look good in their vanilla poses. Like with Joe's, right? You can kind of like when you put them in their vanilla pose, they look decent. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say they look fantastic, but they look decent. His shit, sometimes it just be looking weird, man. You be like, why the fuck would he?
I think the problem is he still sculpts some of his stuff like they're in that pre-post
statue. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So by the time you put in joints like cuts, it just makes the sculpt look awkward.
Right. I agree.
Yeah.
Possibly that's what's going on. Okay, and that goes in there. All right. So far, so good. And you know, like, because this is like his version 2 outfit right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The outfit that they have him in right here. Even though they are going to do a roadblock like this. As a matter of fact, Mezco is doing it. His version 2 outfit.
No, Mezco, it's a mix. If you take the vest off, it's a version 1, and you put the vest on, it comes in different shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Without the vest, he's the version 1.
Now tell me how he look with this shit. Look, with the helmet and everything.
With the helmet and the gun. And the backpack, yeah, the ammo pack.
Mm-hmm.
It sets it off.
And this is Roadblock head from
It's a
the
classic,
pre-order one.
the classic one, yeah.
Yeah. Because I didn't like that other Roadblock head. Why they make him Roadblock don't got a fat face and shit like that. He don't.
No,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? They gave him an old fat face on that other Roadblock.
He had that
Then they
fat.
made heavy duty Roadblock on Cobra Island. I was like, that ain't nobody but heavy duty. Look at that boy.
He had
That
the
was look
same.
nice.
He had the same swollen face as a washed up porn star from the mid 2000s.
And look, you could put the tripod on the back and shit.
Yeah, I love Gridiron accessories, man.
Yeah,
They're
Gridiron do
just
some
dope.
good shit, boy. Look at that.
Anytime I get a classified or a Valiverse, I have to go to Gridiron and see if I can get something for it.
Exactly, because they'll show you the weapons that really
Yeah,
supposed to go with the Joes and
they'll
shit.
show
Like
you.
Yeah, but man, we love collecting over here. We talk about just more than things about the movies and current societal things. We are going to go back to doing Tough Nerd Toys TNT Photon HQ.
It's always good to talk toys, though. It's always fun.
Absolutely, because that's essentially what the channel is about. We talk about, it's about Tough Nerd Toys. We collect action figures. We do other stuff. We do this. We do that. We do a little bit of that. You know what I'm saying? We do it all. So my Flint is complete now. Look at this, boy.
He just needed a spaz.
Look at that, boy. Boom, 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 boom. That spaz used to tear their ass up on fucking.
Oh,
what's the
man.
name?
The two cheapest shotguns were the spaz and the 500 tack. Boy,
500 tack used to actually shoot like it was a machine gun.
Yeah,
with a spread.
That was the one that you really can't sit across the map on a rooftop and just snipe with it and just be unfair all day long. It was the cheapest.
Motherfuckers sending you all sorts of messages trying to get banned and shit. But yeah, we was up here just talking talking tough toy talk. Every now and then we're gonna start doing these maybe like once every 2 weeks to give you guys an update on like what we think about certain action figures that we collect in the craft and stuff. Definitely check out Tough Nerd Toys. There's some new action figure reviews up there. I'm back on my grind. I'm back on my shit. We got TNT Photon HQ coming up for you guys. Mika will be back with us, hopefully, because she's been real busy and everything like that. Count Kenny will let me know when the next time he's going to be able to join in on the chat so that we can get back to where we were, man. But yeah, don't pay no high prices for no fucking plastic and shit like that, or some shit that's just a form of entertainment. I can see, I get it. Not for no action figure like that. Nah. Yeah, and I have like that Devastator back there. That was like 3 and some change. And I have other action figures that have cost me some, but that's a whole set of action figures. Man.
Yeah, like, I'm looking at my Flame Toys Tarn. That was roughly 400, but that thing is all die cast. So
it's all die cast metal.
Yeah,
this is a plastic toy. Hell, you could have got the Bratz car with some Bratz dolls.
Yeah, hey, I saw the Bratz car done up really nice, customized, man.
Yeah,
looking hot.
You could have got the Bratz car with some fucking and just resculpt that shit and you good.
Yeah.
And anyway, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know that Ronnie Reyes or whatever his name is. My only Ghost Rider, I only know Johnny Blaze and all that. I don't really read too much of that new Marvel stuff. Once it started getting on that nonsense and trying to do like that old fucking like virtue signaling instead of just telling me a good superhero story and stuff like that, I haven't been reading Marvel. I read a lot of independent comics. That's another thing, ladies and gentlemen. Support your independent comic creators. My boy Raymond Leonard, Courtney Rose Dameron, many others. Dave Brown. The list goes on. Support those independent artists, man. Paul Roper. Support those independent artists, man. And yes, I will be doing review on books. As a matter of fact, Kenny, give him a little bit of conversation real quick. Let me plug Raha's book real quick. Let me go get his book so I can plug it.
All right, hell. Shit. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm messing with this McFarlane toy. It's absolute junk. It's a Raven spot. The joints are all kinds of weird. You got the torso. His chest kind of sinks inward, so by the time you give him a forward bend, the damn thing doesn't really crunch in forward. It's almost like a Storm Dealer where the top's supposed to be a rubbery kind of deal, but I don't know. Something about the way McFarlane constructs his toys makes articulation just straight useless. It's a good-looking toy, don't get me wrong, but when you go back to the 2000s, you look at their old Raven Spawn, It's all painted, covered in nice little details. Looks like a piece of Ashley Wood art. And by the time you get to this thing from 2022, I'm having a fight with the damn torso in the midway because it doesn't bend forward, but it bends all the way backwards. I don't know why you'd engineer a toy to just straight do the matrix backwards bend. And then the ab crunch does absolutely nothing when you bend it forward. It's the awkwardest looking thing I've ever seen on an action figure.
Mm.
Yeah, scale's good for Raven Spawn. He's a big, solid piece of plastic. Raven
No,
Spawn looks
he
good
does
in
good
hand.
work. He does very
Yeah,
good work. Don't get me wrong.
no, it's the
I just
articulation.
think
It's just
he's so used to doing statues and trying to force statues on people to where as though like it's
I think he needs someone to help him with engineering in terms of how the figures just move because they're
right.
constructed funny. The sculpt is good. It's how they put the joints and ready position everything that makes it all look right. Like I said, this Raven Spawn, you can bend him all the way back to like the Matrix dodge where he's dodging bullets, but he doesn't want to look down at all. Like what is that? Why would you put a ab crunch or a diaphragm that can't go forward at all, but it's just kind of locked because of the way it's sculpted? It's just simple things like that. I wish they kind of get a grasp on with their articulation.
That's good. So, ladies and gentlemen, this book right here is called One of the Greatest Books You've Ever Read by Rahamad Sultan. This is a guy I grew up with. He is like a brother to me. We have been on so many adventures and so on and so forth. We would sometimes, lose each other, but then reconnoiter or like pretty much link back up again. And like we would just continue from where we left. Longtime friend of mine. This is Raha right here. He is the author and writer of one of the greatest books you've ever read, and this is pretty much a biography right here. You should check this book out. He I'm gonna be honest with you, he did Fed Time and stuff like that. Good friend of mine. He did Fed Time. He's home. Support this brother. I will leave links, or if you need to pick up a copy of this book, let me know. I will be giving away 2 copies of this book to anybody that's interested, or just put down in the chat section that you want a copy. And whoever gets to it, whoever posts it up first, I'll send you either a digital copy or a physical copy of one of the greatest books you have ever read. I've read this book. It is funny. It is dark. It is good. It is good. I'm surrounded by a plethora of talented people. My friends, very talented. They all have something wonderful to offer to the world. And this right here, this book right here was very, very good. Again, let me inform you, it is parental advisory. It is very adult themed. There is a lot of mature material inside of this book. So yeah, I will be giving away 2 copies of this book for those of you or those I deem I want to give to.
Oh, you got a taker in the comments already.
I already see one. We got our wonderful co-host Shamika Sanders Sykes up in there. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, again, be sure to support my friend's book, one of the greatest books you've ever read by Rahamad Sultan. You can pick this book up in I got the hardcover or soft cover from Barnes and Nobles. It should be on Amazon. I'm going to ask him if it's on Amazon or not. But yeah, check it out. Good book. Crazy book, but good book. So, I mean, any closing thoughts, Kenny?
No, I think we're good.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where we close the show. We are going to dock the ship. Mika is down on Planet X up there messing around. She switching the mixes and shit like that. But we're about to land. We're about to go ahead our separate ways. Kenny and I just walk out the ship. He doesn't say goodbye to me or anything. He just walks away into the darkness. I be like, bye, Kenny. He be like,
I just walk out, hands in my
what
pocket.
was that anime that they left out the diner? They just walked away from each other. They didn't say shit.
Just separate ways.
I forgot. And they just showed it too. It was like a good 1 minute segment of them just walking away from each other, not saying nothing. Like they had a small conversation in the diner, and then they just walked out and didn't say nothing. Went opposite ways, like they didn't even know each other.
The best way to be.
Was that? You know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah,
too, right?
I do. And it ends with it's like a freeze kind of frame, right?
Yeah, you just see them walking away from each other. But ladies and gentlemen, that was a one. I hope we gave you a little bit of insight of how we felt about toy collecting and in terms of price gouging and what we think is fair and unfair.
Yeah,
You
don't
guys
spend $400
you're
bucks on a
entitled to
toy
do and
car.
spend your money on whatever, but I'm also entitled to mention how I feel about this.
Yeah.
So I bid you guys adieu. Had a wonderful time with you guys. Be sure to check us out on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. I put up some new action figure reviews. I got a Steel Brigade action figure review, some Buzz Lightyear action figures up there. Again, goes to show you, I just give an honest review. I give an honest review on my stuff. I don't get endorsed by this stuff. I don't get endorsed by none of these companies. Companies ain't fucking with me because they know how I'm coming.
That's
They
not
know.
completely true. Hatchimals loved you.
Hatchimals sent that to me. They never sent my ass nothing else again. Once they started seeing how TNT Photon HQ was going, they was like, "Oh man,
oh man!" They saw a couple episodes.
Wild and cracking jokes about inappropriate stuff, so on and so forth. That's why I always put this up here. If I haven't put it up there, where is it at? Mature content, parental discretion advised. Man.
You should have put that up before the Hatchimals review.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. We also have we have our mascot up there, our new mascot, David Nora. He stops by. He stops by within my action figure reviews.
Yo,
I might start putting them in the show too.
You know what you need to do with that toy, right? You need to use that Hasbro selfie service.
Yeah, I know, but I think he's gonna get mad, bro. He don't like that I do that shit. I'm telling you, he don't like it. He don't like it. He gonna watch this later on. I know he is. He gonna be like, "So you think about putting it in your show?" You don't like it. So yeah, man, I had a great time. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Love you guys. Kenny, Mika, everybody, love you guys. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Thanks for stopping through. You are the absolute best.
Bye, everybody. Later.